My name is Scott Green, and I'm a family physician here in Anderson, and I attend South Meridian Church. I know we're all weary and troubled by the impact of this coronavirus, this COVID-19, that's had such a significant impact on all of us, in addition to all of the other challenges that we face this year. The recent surge in numbers is real and serious. Such an increase in the disease burden, the hospitalization rate, death, and economic devastation. We're all waiting and praying for help to come. And with that in mind, I'd like to share some information about the vaccines that are coming our way. Here are some facts you should know. There are 2 vaccines coming to market in the United States this next week, one from the company Pfizer, the other from Moderna. These vaccines will have emergency use authorization from the FDA. After completing 3 phases of testing that involves thousands of people, the CDC's Advisory Committee on Immunization Practice will have thoroughly reviewed the research involving these vaccines and recommend their use. This is the same committee that reviews the research on all vaccines, including those for use in childhood, school shots, if you will, along with annual flu shots. It's a 2-part vaccine, and it's important to get both shots within a few weeks in order to become fully immune. Based on clinical trials involving thousands of people, the vaccine is 95% effective at preventing COVID-19 for all adults, including those 65 and over, all race and ethnicities. The vaccine will not be available to children, at least initially, since there are no studies that are available. Few side effects were reported, but include headache, fever, and fatigue, common symptoms from immunization because of the way the immune system responds to vaccination in general. There is no virus in the vaccine. You cannot contract COVID from this vaccine. The vaccine reaches full effectiveness within 7 days after the second shot. Regarding the development and recommendations of these vaccines, the medical and scientific communities are not influenced by media and political forces, as some would suggest, but simply by data analysis in the research. These recommendations come acknowledging that there is no risk-free option, but that the risk from getting the vaccine is much lower than the risk of the complications from the disease, both for individuals and communities. Even if your risk remains low, the potential for passing the disease to someone at much higher risk is substantial. Some are concerned about potential toxicity of the vaccines. Rare side effects to anything new may occur when given to larger populations. These are monitored carefully and precautions given with evolving recommendations based on ongoing research so that we can make the best decisions possible about keeping our risk as low as we can. The first available vaccines will be given to frontline health workers and to residents of nursing homes, and then disseminated more broadly according to risk. I plan to get one as soon as it's available to me. I want to encourage you to consider getting one when it becomes available to you too. This is going to take some time, however, several months actually. So with that in mind, I want to give you a few tips to stay healthy in the meantime. First, stay physically and mentally active every day. Eat as healthy as you're able. Mask up when you need to be in public. Keep that 6-foot distance and wash your hands or sanitize them regularly. Consider getting a flu shot if you haven't had one. Stay in touch with family and friends using the technology that's available to you. Focus on speaking positive words that build up. We really need encouragement in each other right now. At the same time, try to minimize gathering in person with people who you don't live with and you're not around consistently. This is really tough, especially this time of year when it's such an important part of our tradition. If you have specific questions, don't hesitate to go to the CDC website because it has the most up-to-date and accurate information that's available. Give yourself and others grace. We're all weary of this journey. Many of us are simply not at our best during these difficult days. Think of things for which you have to be grateful. Thanksgiving is good for our health, and it forms a good foundation for Advent, the season of preparation and expectation as we wait for our help to come. This brings me to my last recommendation. Consider listening to Pastor Steve's message from this last Sunday if you haven't. It's found on the South Meridian website and Facebook. It'll be attached to this video. It's a great reminder of our role and posture during this very different season of Christmas. The good news, though, is that Jesus has come, and he's still coming. As we prepare ourselves, may we wait and watch and work faithfully. Thanks for listening. Merry Christmas. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them, and we'll get to them as we're able.